Hello, and welcome everybody. JB here with JB's RCs. Thanks for stopping by. As promised, got a new truck video for you today. Just doing a little trail test run with this. So I did a little trade. Got this as a Cross RC. This is a GC4, a little flat front military 4x4 truck. It's about 10th scale size-wise, but I think the actual scale is 14th scale. Considering it's a military truck, so it would be much larger than a normal vehicle. But it fits right in with all my 10th scale stuff size-wise. Basically what you're seeing here is pretty much how I got it in the trade. It did come with a dump bed, but it was plastic and from a different toy, so it didn't fit perfectly. So I didn't put that on yet. The cab had a white top. It was actually kind of grayish color. So I painted that black on the top there. And that does come off so you can get to the interior, which is nice to do scale modifications and get some good photos of the interior, which I will be doing more of. Still running the stock motor and ESC. Came with the Homes Hobbies Trailmaster motor and a Hobwing 1080 ESC. Did have a Savix servo steering and shift servo, because this does have a 2-speed gearbox. But the steering servo was spent. It was wigging out. Every time I would turn it on, it would just sound like it was whining all the time. So I took that out, and I put a upgraded 45 kg Metal Gear waterproof servo in there for steering. Seems to be working pretty well. And the shift servo, I just left that Savix servo in there. We're in high gear for this entire video, because the way that the shift servo hooks up is a little strange. I haven't figured out quite exactly how it works. I might end up just locking it into either low or high gear. Probably low gear, because I did get the actual bed that's supposed to go on this truck and put it all together. You have to glue it, so I'm still working on figuring out how to get it better attached besides just glue, because the first time this thing rolls over on me, it's gonna smash apart that glue. So I'm working on that right now. Also gonna give it a new paint job, so stay tuned for that. A bunch of accessories, and I'm gonna scale out the interior as well. But as of right now, it actually works pretty well. Being a used truck, I thought for sure I'd have to make some more adjustments, but all the drive shafts and the gears seem great. The links, it does have a leaf spring as well as a shock suspension on it, which I'm not a huge fan of, but for a trail truck, like I said, I'm going to scale this out and I'm going to use it as a trail tow truck. So it's going to be quite heavy, and I did add a winch on the front there, if you can see that. So that's one thing that I've done to the truck now. So a working winch on the front for hooking up stuff and towing stuff. Very nice. So I have that tow strap wrapped around there just for aesthetic purposes. That'll probably be the tow strap that I'll use for recovery when I'm out trailing with it. So a lot of good things coming for this. So stay tuned. I should have another video coming up shortly, just doing some work on it. Like I said, trying to get that bed together and figure out ways to screw it in. The only screws on the entire bed are the 4 screws that hold it to the chassis. So definitely going to want to stiffen that up. And I think I'm going to do a teal color on this. I think that'll look pretty good with that black top and those white wheels. We'll see what happens. I have to take everything apart to do it. As you can see, it was already painted yellow. So we're going to figure that all out. And we'll be back at you with another video of this. And like I said, I do like the wheels on here, but the tires are not the greatest, so I might try to put some different tires on there as well. See what goes on with that. As far as trailing goes, I think it'll be alright. It's not going to be a crawler. Not extensive crawler anyways. Like I said, I might lock it in low gear, just because that servo is, for one, it's right there in the middle of the view. Even with the bed on, there's a big space between the cab and the bed. And you can see all that motor, gearbox, and that shift servo right behind the cab there. So I want to try to cover that up somehow. But yeah, this is a nice little work in progress that I'm working on here. and as of now, mechanically it seems to be pretty solid. So just got to do some aesthetic stuff and some paint and make it look good. So guys, stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and smash that notification button, of course. Oh, yeah, this is a good little shot right here, huh? It looks nice. Good looking truck. Hopefully once I get all the details on there and get it all painted up, it's going to be a real stunner. I'm not a real scale guy, as you guys know, more about performance, but a lot of guys that I hang with like the trail stuff, so I've been kind of separating my trucks into two categories, whether it be trailing and still not so scale, but a good solid trail truck, or my killer rock crawlers that I got. So this one's gonna be a trailer recovery. Won't be going too many things. As you can see right there, there's like no flex to this thing at all with those leaf springs on it. But I feel like it's gonna be able to hold a lot of weight, and with that weight it'll actually be pretty good at towing. And the winch on there, I can winch people out, winch myself out if I have to. That'll be pretty cool. So yeah, anyways, like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification button if you haven't already. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of the video, and get out there and have some fun.